Hey, this is Dawn Rickabaugh over at NoteQueen.com. I'm looking at another note that I just want to bring to your attention. This is how a note with 9 years of seasoning on it unwittingly wrote off about $30,000 on his note by doing a loan modification. So here's how it was. It's a commercial building in Colorado. He sold it back in 2001 for $230,000. He took a $17,000 down payment, $40,000, and that left him with $190,000 first deed of trust at 9% amortized over 25 years, which is 300 payments, leaving a payment of about $1,594. So now he wants to sell this note because he has an opportunity to invest with another group of people, and he says, "What can you pay for my note?" And so based on a 12% yield, to me, if the note had everything had remained the same, I could have paid him $135,000, $372. But in 2004, he did a loan modification. Well, interest rates dropped a lot. The payers said, "Hey, interest rates are low. Do you think you can reduce our interest payment for us?" And so he goes, for whatever reason, he said, okay. And so he dropped their interest rate from 9% down to 6.25%. And he also re-amortized from that point forward. He gave them another 30 years. Okay. So it reduced their payment significantly, which I'm sure they appreciated, down to $1,126.92. But now it decreased the value of the note, because now I have, instead of just having 190 payments at $1,594, now I'm looking at 286 payments at $1,126. So now if I need a 12% return on his note, I've got to buy that note at 106, 146. And that's just shy of a $30,000 difference, just because he did that loan modification back in 2004 to help out his payers, his buyers, right? It's just like the same with how you ruin the value of any income-producing property by reducing rents or giving rent concessions, because really the value of the property is based on the money that it's throwing off, right? The net operating income. So anyway, just one of those ways that if you're not careful, you think you're doing a good thing, but you can really shoot yourself in the foot. So the main thing about this is he lowered the interest rate, right? So if I need 12%, I need to discount a lot bigger on a 6.25% note than I have on a 9% note. So 9 is a lot closer to 12, so there's a smaller discount required. The other thing that really shot him in the foot is 30-year amortization. Are you kidding? That payment that's not coming in till 30 years from now, it's only worth a couple bucks, maybe, in today's dollars with the inflation that we have, right? So, okay, that without that loan modification, he'd have had 135. With the loan modification, he only gets a 106. Okay, anyway, always talk to a note professional before you do anything with your note. Not an attorney. I mean, yes, you need to talk to attorneys and CPAs and all that, but also you need to talk to someone who works in the note business, so that you can, it's not that you might not still do what you're doing, but at least you'll have a pretty good idea of the consequences of whatever your proposed action is on your note, whether you're selling it or modifying it or creating it or what. Anyway, have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.